How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is TheStarkz, and welcome to a brand new The Last of Us and PlayStation video. Today, we're going to be talking about how Sony possibly hinted towards a new PlayStation State of Play via a cryptic tweet. Now, this source comes from the last source I used in my previous video about The Last of Us's beta multiplayer called VGsources.com, which I assume stands for Video Game Sources. I'm going to have the link in the description below for your discretion to read. And with that being said, let's get into the text of today's video. So, in the weeks leading up to The Last of Us Part 2's media event, Sony appears to be preparing for a huge reveal. Sony's familiar Nintendo Direct styled broadcast, officially known as State of Play, might be making a return within the next few weeks, especially if a new tweet from the official PlayStation UK Twitter is anything to go by. In case you've been living under a rock for the past month, The Last of Us Part 2 media event is slated to take place on September 24th in Los Angeles, hence the name. It will only be available to the media, but whatever it entails will be presumably be revealed to the public at a later date. It's fair to say that Sony will have some sort of presentation or showcase to unveil the details, and with a PlayStation State of Play heavily touted as of recently, perhaps that will be the perfect opportunity. The tweet can be found below, which I'll have posted on the screen for you. Although it doesn't explicitly say anything, it could certainly be a nod towards an upcoming State of Play showcase in which the tweet says beep. While some believe this is merely an acknowledgement of the beep sound when turning on the PlayStation 4 console, others assume that has much of a deeper meaning. Most notably, the PlayStation State of Play conference uses the same beep noise as the PlayStation 4 startup. As unusual as the tweet may appear, Sony certainly seems to be gearing up for something. The startup of the latest State of Play back in May of 2019 as it follows, and well, just have a look for yourself at how reminiscent of turning on the PlayStation 4 console it is. A State of Play has been somewhat of an expected announcement for a while now, especially with ZHugeEX on Twitter hinting at more than one PlayStation event this month. The timing of the tweet also seems to be just too much of a coincidence, suggesting a PlayStation State of Play is indeed incoming. That said, Sony is yet to officially confirm anything, so we probably shouldn't get our hopes up too high. Now, this is beyond exciting and interesting news. I made a video a couple of weeks ago, which I didn't actually upload yet, and I doubt I will now that we have this news or speculation article regarding State of Play, because it's been several months since we received a State of Play episode, and like it's been stated, it's like a Nintendo Direct kind of themed event in which showcases the upcoming games, just different informations and updates regarding the hardware and different versions and editions of the PlayStation 4 and what we can expect possibly for PlayStation Plus users as well. So it's interesting that we have yet to receive another State of Play episode, and based off of the lack of State of Play episodes, based off of the lack of information we have received on The Last of Us, you can arguably make the two connections, as well as the fact that this month is Outbreak Day, as well as the fact that this month we're getting a media event for The Last of Us Part 2. This definitely has a lot of weight to it, although this is purely speculation. So I want to make that very clear. This is not set in stone just yet, and I hope there is some substance to this speculation, which I like to think that there is. However, nothing's been confirmed until Sony, straight up says, "Yo, we have another State of Play episode this month following a media event following Outbreak Day," which would make the internet go crazy, including myself. So, do I think the possibility of a State of Play happening this month is likely? Probably not, because again, we have Outbreak Day and the media event. The only way I see this happening is if the State of Play episode is incorporated with Outbreak Day, which obviously makes a lot of sense. I think if they're going to do that, the only issue I would say with that is, well, State of Play episodes don't typically focus on just one game, unless, we haven't seen it necessarily focus on one game, so maybe they're making an attempt to suggest that, hey, State of Play isn't just a PlayStation all-around or it is a PlayStation all-around event, but we will focus on certain specific games if we have yet more information yet to be revealed about it. So it's all interesting. It's all speculation, of course, but it's all exciting as well. I mean, we have less than 10 days for the media event, and then obviously about a week from now we have the Outbreak Day. So we're coming very, very close to a lot of very special, rewarding, and very exciting news regarding not only PlayStation but The Last of Us Part 2. And if I had to make any bet, I think we're going to get a release date, a story trailer, as well as a multiplayer trailer by the end of this month. And yeah, I'm really excited. I simply cannot wait. And I hope if they are going to do a State of Play episode, that it focuses on The Last of Us Part 2 like they did for Death Stranding. Now, obviously, the only reason why they're not showing The Last of Us just yet is because Death Stranding has yet to come out. But we'll see. We'll see what happens within this upcoming week. Of course, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like and let me know what your thoughts and comments regarding a State of Play episode is for The Last of Us Part 2, or a focus on The Last of Us Part 2. What do you think we're going to get in the media event? What do you think we're going to get on Outbreak Day? Do you think we're going to get another State of Play episode this month following the media event as well as Outbreak Day? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I've been TheStarkz. Peace.